From this point on, we're no longer going on the sea. From this point on, our journey will take us back on land and through many strange worlds. And if I recall how we get to the monster realm, from this port specifically, I believe we have to start going through the swamplands. And we know if we are on the right track if the swampland slowly starts to turn into a desert, and then through the desert will lead to an old kingdom which hosts many creatures of the Sabbath, if I'm recalling correctly. And that castle should have a direct warp point to the Eastern Islands. And from that moment, that's going to be our last restock point. If we need any other supplies, we have to gather it from within the monster realm. So here's an expectation for how this is going to go. From this point, we get our supplies. That should have to last us until we get through the swamplands and the desert. Depending on the residents of the Old Kingdom, we could use it as a resupply point, otherwise the fortitudes that it has could give us enough time to get through the castle and to the warp point. Once in the Eastern Isles, we are safe. We can rest as much as we want until we're ready to go into the monster realm. I believe I have a friend who still lives down in the Eastern Isles, so we shouldn't have to pay too much for lodging. So while we are still at port, let's go talk about the Sirens. The Siren is an avian-type monster girl that belongs to the family of Harpy. Their habitats are the seaside, their natures are cheerful, and their diets are omnivorous. They favor fruits and fish. The Siren is a song-loving harpy with a beautiful voice. Human men who hear the Siren's mana-imbued melodies are immediately beguiled. There are many sirens in coastal areas, and sailors fear them for their many stories of ships led astray by a siren's song, never to return. A note of warning: when a siren selects her prey from among the men drawn by her song, other monsters often lie in wait nearby, ready to spring upon the spellbound men and carry them away as soon as the song ends. So even if escape from a siren's song seems likely, take care. When a siren finds a man she likes, she sings a special song crafted just for him, more thoroughly imbued with mana than her ordinary melody. It is almost certain to enrapture the man and cause him to seek and penetrate her body in a daze. His resistance to the special song weakens each time he hears it, and so its effectiveness increases every time they make love. Each time he hears it, he is wont to increase the force with which he penetrates her. At times, even her moans of pleasure merge into a single orgiastic melody which enhances the man's libido, moving him to penetrate the Siren deeper and harder. Sirens sing all the time, yet when they're in heat, their song increases even more. This, of course, causes an increased incidence of ships disappearing at sea. It also means that wedded sirens sing their special song ceaselessly, causing a constant lust to burn in their lovers' loins. Monsters and their husbands deeply appreciate the Song of the Sirens, not only for its beauty, but also for its unique effects. Accordingly, many couples gather for concerts. When a siren cries her sensual lilt through the venue, the married monsters enjoy the unusually impassioned intercourse with their husbands, while the unmarried monsters take the opportunity to become one with their attendant human. The venue is soon filled with the moans of monsters singing along with the siren. And so, the siren's threat level is mild. They pose little to no threat at all to a single hunter. The easiest way to handle a siren is just to make sure that their song isn't going to affect you. You can do this by having a good pair of earplugs, you can cast some silence magic on the area, and if you're in close proximity, find some way to cover their mouth so they can't sing at all. It would be a wise decision to gather up some additional funds. So let's see what's available for us to do. Because we have number 1, we can do our hunts for monster girls for money. We can help at the tavern with all the customers. We can even help out the fishermen at the docks. We're just doing temp work and a bunch of odd jobs, just for a little bit of extra change. Helps in the long run, you know? Thank you for joining me for today's hunt. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It greatly helps out the channel. But if you want to see more of my content, you can check out all my socials in the description below. You can see me live on Twitch, or you can check out my gameplay channel. I hope to see you all soon, and remember, stay safe and good hunting, everyone.